Alright, y'all, we are unloaded here in Scranton, Iowa. It's a little interesting to get in and out of here. I'm assuming I gotta go this way. One chassis pretty quick. They just hooked up CNG and then backed it off the ramp. I have to basically rush to get to Moline to pick up some tires for Deere going to Maryland. So I do have another load, so it's just a matter if I can get there in time. Hopefully I can. I'm really trying, so. Other than that, it's cold here. My truck's destroyed now in trailer. Got awful wet this morning. Constant rain, but you know, it is what it is. Honestly, don't care right now. I just want to keep moving, get to this next load, and go from there. The gate here went on the 30. And you go on these tiny small roads. That's what we're shooting for today, and see what happens. Hey, good morning, y'all. So we are day 2 here at East Moline at John Deere. We picked up a bunch of tires for combines and crates for concaves and parts. Picking up 2 more tires, a crate, and toolbox today. You can kind of see it. Just fixed my fuse for my lights on the trailer again, so I gotta figure out why that keeps dying. But once we get called, we'll go back there. But pretty easy load. I'll catch you guys here in a bit. We are loaded. We were on the 74 east, and we're about 50 miles, I think, from Peoria. And we got 3 drops in Maryland, Hagerstown, Whiteford, and it's East New something. I can't remember. I think it's Medford. Yesterday, I went. We started at Iowa 80. I was 3 hours away or so from my drop in Scranton, Iowa. Delivered there. That was quick and easy. And then I had to book it from Scranton, Iowa, all the way back to East Moline. Scranton, Iowa, for those who don't know, is northwest of Des Moines. And so I took the 30 all the way across down to Iowa City to the 80. And then crossed over to the 84, or got off, and then went on the 84 to where John Deere is in East Moline. So I got there just after 1, and they stopped loading tires at 1, but they loaded me. However, I guess one of the loads was supposed to be picked up Friday, wasn't rescheduled, yada yada yada, a bunch of backdoor BS. So they only loaded 2 of the 3. So then I had to go up to Davenport to the Flying J and stay there from like 2 o'clock till about 10:30 this morning. got back to East Moline, and then waited there from 10, I think I got there at 10:45 to basically 1 o'clock. Then it was literally 2 tires, a toolbox, and a crate. I'll show you the load later. But I also had to get 6 more straps because I used all of them on what I had. And I was thinking about getting 4, but I'm happy I got 6 because I used every one but 1 strap. So it's a light load. It's just a bunch of combine tires for duals and concaves and a bunch of random parts and crates. So I don't know how far we're gonna make it because I'm probably gonna have to cut it short today just so I have a place to park, which is gonna suck. I'm 788 miles away from my first drop in Hagerstown. So, my truck is completely disgusting again, but it is what it is. But I had to do some quick thinking, and then I called a couple friends just for advice. The way they have that last crate is right at the end of my trailer, and if anybody have pulled, well, really any trailer, the last, like right over the last axle is the bumpiest. So I'll let this guy over, and I'll probably have to jump back over. So I ended up having to throw 2 over the toolbox on top of the crate, and then trying to figure out how to secure the second one. I phoned a friend and asked our safety how, what's a good way of doing it. So I ended up taking it and wrapping it around the bottom of the corners and bringing it back, so that way at least it can't go backwards off the trailer. And so far it's been holding good. I keep a good eye on the straps, and none of them are getting loose, so that's a good sign. Other than that, easy load. I'm sure I'll probably end up going to the Port of Baltimore because I'll be right there. But it knocks another state off my list that I've been to. I think there's only the very top east that I haven't gone to, such as like New Hampshire, Connecticut, Maine, New Jersey, and there's another one at Washington, or that's Virginia, Delaware. There we go. But I should hit a couple of those off today, or not today, but this load. So I'll throw a picture in here right now. There was a guy there, King Bros. I don't know if it's owner operator. I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but he had a brand new 389X, and it's that legendary red, the color I like bottomless truck, quad axle, pulling an RGN, picking up a combine. It's a beautiful truck. But I'm just rambling, so we're gonna keep on rolling down here and see how far we can get today. All right, y'all. So we got 2 crates on top and bottom. So I did 1 on each side of the big crates, a 4-inch, then 2 over the center, and then X strap over each set of duals. This is the one that's interesting. There's all the air. So got a toolbox here on top. So I didn't like how this didn't have any support holding it. So what I ended up doing Just taking the strap from there, wrapping it around all the bottom corners and bringing it here. So it should be good, but I'm gonna get the heck out of here and we'll keep on rolling. All right, y'all, we are in Maryland now on the 68. We're about 56 miles away from the first drop in Hagerstown, Maryland. We're kind of racing the clock so that way I can do a 30-minute break while I'm unloading. Don't know how far south we'll get, and then I gotta figure out where I'm gonna park, so that part is gonna be interesting. But I forget how many hills and quote-unquote mountains were out, northern Maryland. I guess it makes sense since it's part of, basically just north of West Virginia, but day. It's 84, 83 degrees, somewhere around there. It wasn't crazy humid, at least not this morning. So we'll avoided a lot of traffic. I don't think I've ever been out on this highway, actually, now that I think of it. I just want to get everything, I'll have everything off by tomorrow, and then hopefully I can get loaded Friday. Most likely probably out of the Port of Baltimore, which that'll be another first. I've never actually been to that port, so other than that though, it's, we're not really doing much, just driving around. Hey, good morning, y'all. We are here in Whiteford, Maryland, which is just south of the Pennsylvania border. Stayed in Carlisle last night. I don't know if you can see it. This tractor right there was hit by a car. So they're gonna take the 2 tires that were in the back here and then one crate, and so I'll work my way down to East Newmarket, Maryland, and we'll deliver these, and then I gotta go to pay for the TA there in Baltimore and stay there for the night, picking up 2 6Rs tomorrow going up to Minnesota. So, but they're gonna be oversized, so that should be fun. I've never been to Port of Baltimore, and picking up out of oversized out of Baltimore could be interesting. But this is definitely country, rural area. Kind of reminds me a lot of home, actually, or where I grew up. Not necessarily home, but we're just waiting for the shipping and receiving team to get here so that way I can get unloaded and get going. All right, y'all, we got unloaded there, and I totally forgot to pick up the camera, so that is on me. We didn't have any issues other than I ran over a bolt in my front driver's side, or front axle outside drive tire. Good Lord. And you could audibly hear the air. So John Deere gave me a couple plugs I only needed one if kept the air in the tire, and then I'll get that fixed when I get up here to our yard in Minnesota. So it's still holding air. At the time you've seen this, I'm already on my next load, but I wanted to end this video and stay tuned to the next one. Do me a favor, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll catch you on the next one.